Guys, so in this video I am just going to refresh your brains on how to multiply decimals and divide decimals to help you out with the go formulas that you have to do. So when we are multiplying decimals, we have talked about putting the wall here because when we multiply we don't line up the decimal. So I have the wall and I am going to put the numbers all the way against the wall. So you'll see that I'll write the numbers backwards just to make it a little easier for myself. I make sure that I line up the numbers and I put the decimals in the correct spot. And now I am going to solve as normal and I will put the decimal in back in my final answer. So I'm going to do 5 times 1, which is 5, 35, 18. I'm going to do the math real quickly. It's 2, it's 14, 6, 7. Put my 2 zeros down here. I have 5, 35, 18 again. So I make sure that I line up all of my digits nice and neat, like so, and then I am going to add them all together before I bring the decimal back in. So I have 5, 7, 9, 17, 9, 10, 14, 9, and 1. Now, to figure out how many times I move the decimal, I always start it as if it's a whole number. I place the decimal all the way to the right of the number as if it is a whole number, and then I look up here in my numbers to see how many digits are between the decimal point and the wall in both of my numbers. So for this one, I have one number between the decimal point and the wall, and this one I have 2 digits between the decimal point and the wall. So altogether, I have 3. So I'm going to go ahead and take my decimal point and move it over 3 times. So my answer would be 194 and 775 thousandths. Okay, so that is multiplying decimals. Now I'm going to come over and divide decimals. My example is going to have a decimal point as the divisor. So when I have a decimal point over here as the divisor, I have to move it out. So I have to move it out as many times as I need to make it a whole number. In this case, I need to move it just one time, and this number becomes 2 instead of 2/10. I am going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to move it just one time, and now it is going to be between the 1 and the 2. I am going to bring that decimal point straight up because it will not be moving anymore. So I am going to see how many times can 2 go into 1. It can go in 0 times. So 0 times 2 is 0, so I subtract 0. I do 1 minus 0, which is 1. I bring down the 2. My digit is 12 now. How many times can 2 go into 12? I know 2 goes into 12 6 times. 6 times 2 is 12. And in this example, I do not need to keep going. So my answer for this problem is 6/10. If you have any further questions on multiplying or dividing with decimals, please just shoot me a message on Google Classroom and I will do my best to help you.